With a good marketing, a company may attract a great number of new customers. And that's what we all want. On the other hand, it is also important to know how many customers you lose or customers you might be losing at a certain time. That lost is called churn rate, and that's what we are gonna discuss now. Churn rate refers to the percentage of customers you lose over a specific period of time. An annual churn rate of 5 to 7% is acceptable. However, one may consider any churn rate acceptable as long as the growth rate is greater than it, so it balances out the lost. Let's say, for example, a telecommunications company offers its customers a large variety of products and services, including phone service, multiple lines, internet service, online security, online backup, device protection, technical support, streaming television, and streaming movies. With those great services, you might be wondering, why would a customer leave? They might find the service invaluable, there might be a misunderstanding, bad usability, or maybe better competitors. Whatever the reason may be, we all want what is the best for our customers without loss of profit. That's where the churn analysis comes in. It can tell how many and why your users leave your service. With Power BI Desktop, we can calculate and visualize the churn easily, with our main goal to limit churn, because sometimes it is more expensive to attract new customers than to make current users stay. We must learn from customers that is leaving as to where the gaps are, then reduce the amount of future cancellation from our current customers. Before I begin, this dataset shows a pretty high churn rate, so we will be focusing on the ratio of those who stayed to those who churn, to tell which is the better indicator of churn. Let us begin with the VIP customers. The VIP customers are those who spend more than $69 a month with the services. In this data, 53% are VIPs while around 48% are non-VIPs. The 34 to 19 ratio, that shows around 36% churn rate among the VIPs. That is a pretty good indicator of churn. It is climbing as high as those who stayed, in comparison to the ratio of non-VIPs. Now, with the VIPs combined, total charges, monthly charges, and total services subscribed will lose 36% after the cancellation of subscription. If there is high number of churn in the VIPs, then they might want to consider changing the pricing of their services. Next, we'll do the same for age, tenure, and contract type. On the first graph, churn by age, we can see that the ratio of churn of senior citizen is 9 to 7. It shows a 42% churn rate among senior citizens. Although only 16% are considered senior citizens as seen on the profiling below, it would be best to prepare services specially made for them, in case the senior citizen users increase someday. Moving on, the tenure that exhibit the largest churn rate is 1 to 24, with ratio of 27 to 19, or 41% churn rate. We can also see on the profiling below that 1 to 24 tenure takes 46% of the tenure record. With high churn rate and high population, it is a huge loss for the company. Last for this page, the contract type. The month-to-month contract also shows the largest population among the three, while also having the highest churn rate of 43%. Since the users took the month-to-month contract, they might only want to experience the service and tell if they really need it or not. Changing service plans could help in this issue. The last page, we're gonna talk regarding the churn by payment and services. Initially, let's look at the donut chart. The manual mode consists of electronic and mailed check take 56% of the payment mode, while the remaining bank transfer and credit card take 44% as automatic payment mode. While taking the majority of the payment mode, manual payment is also the better indicator of churn. In manual alone, there is 35% churn rate. Since manual is divided into two methods, we can see in the next graph which one is the better indicator of churn. It is the electronic check with ratio of 18 to 15. They are almost of the same height, making up 45% churn rate, the highest among the payment methods. Since manual payment is almost unnecessary in this age of technology, users might find electronic checks as extra work, unlike other automatic payments. For the last analysis, we have the total services subscribed. While it is ranked according to the number of users corresponding to the number of services, one among the middle bars have the highest churn rate. Users with 3 service subscriptions, with ratio of 7 to 5, have 45% churn rate. It is the highest among the total number of services subscribed. Looking back to all the analysis, the best indicators are 1. Being a VIP customer. 2. Being a senior citizen. 3. Tenure of 1 to 24. 4. Having a month-to-month contract. 5. being in manual payment mode or electronic check method. And 6. Having 3 services subscribed. With the mentioned indicators, the company should take action so that they can reduce the number in the future. They could revise marketing, service plans, or even changing the pricing. Overall, churn analysis is a good tool for business operations. That's it for today. If you have any comments, let us know in the comment section.